Hello, hello, gamers. Alright, so what are we doing today? That is the question. What was that?
Talking for you to mystified. Sorry, I'm reading chat.
Okay. My audio is a bit scuffed as soon as I started it. Was it working before? Okay, actually I can close my browser now. Yeah.
What are you doing today? What's on the docket? What are we creating?
I think we'll start with loops, because you kind of learned loops offline, but we'll actually have you make a loop and run it and everything. Um,
I finished loops.
what the heck? Loop this pants grab?
Yeah, loop this. Pants grab.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so let's get back into. Okay, let's make a new file. Um, so actually, you can make a new file on the terminal, which we've been kind of putting off learning all the terminal stuff, but we'll just learn it as we need it. Do you remember
Okay.
what you can do to see the files that are there? If not, that's fine.
SeeTheFiles.com.
It's ls for list.
Oh fuck. No, I don't remember any of this shit.
It's fine. This is like we haven't really gone into this. You can do cd or yeah ls desktop. It's case sensitive. So
Fuck.
capital D.
Hold on.
There's nothing in there.
Great.
There's nothing in the or ls star. That'll ls everything. There's only something in the snap folder apparently. We haven't downloaded anything, but when we do, it'll be there. Anyway, we can create a new file.
Oh, I see.
That'll just go through each one individually. We can create a new file with touch, and we'll call it loop.py or something.
Touch loop.py?
Yeah. Now when you do ls, you can see it exists.
Wow.
And you can, if you want to see what's inside it, you can do cat. And guess
Why the
what?
fuck are these names so bad?
They were invented in, I think, the 70s.
Wow.
Or at least the 80s. And it stands for concatenate. But it's
Of course.
because back in the day, the terminals were really small. And so you had to abbreviate everything. Also, you have to type it every time, so it's not too bad that it's abbreviated. Also, here's another fun one, echo. Let's say echo hi. And
This
then,
allows you to. It just says back what you said to it, doesn't it?
yeah, but then we can, there's a twist. Now you've run into a issue. The quote, the single quotes are special. So just add another single quote to end it. So it's okay. That's good. Hit enter. Just as long as you have a single quote somewhere. There we go. We've got some weird behavior. But what I was gonna say is echo hi, and then the right arrow. All right, let me zoom in actually. The right arrow and then loop.py. And you can put whatever you want into that file. Yeah, the space is optional. And then let's see what's in it. Cat.
Oh.
Wait, what's C sound? I don't know.
Wow.
Yay! And then let's see. Then you can do. I guess just open the file window and then open with text editor, and we can just see it there. So yeah, okay. Do you remember anything from the loops stuff? I mean, it was kind of hard to.
It was like if something, and then it was like if not something, then like pass or
was
something.
that was inside the loop.
And then
But the loop itself is not an if. Um, the simplest loop you can do is like while true. And you have to capitalize true, and then you always need this colon here. And then inside the loop you got to put something, otherwise it'll cause an error. So we can just do print whatever. And you're gonna have to put that in quotes. Since you have a single quote in it, you put double quotes. Oh, did you hit insert?
fuck, what's the uninsert button?
Just insert again, yeah. And then you also need parentheses around that.
What?
Yeah. Because print, you're calling a function outside of the quotes. So the quotes, you're creating a string.
I
And
would
so
have to
then
do like echo, right?
yeah, Echo is a different programming language. So
Oh, fuck.
yeah, and then you can just comment those out with some of these, or just delete them, whatever.
And then it's like while.
Well, let's just run
while
that
false,
first.
While not true.
While not true would never run because it would just exit. Yeah, okay. So save that, and then we run it. So Python loop.py.
Oh fuck.
So now you can hit Control C to cancel it. And so that actually causes like an error in the code, like a keyboard interrupt. It just like you sent the cancel like
It's always
sequence.
true.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff we could go from here. Let's make it actually end after a certain number of times, right? Because we did for loops before. Do you remember like the range stuff?
Yes, kind of.
But there's a more like simple way to do it, or not simple, but like there's a different way to do it. First of all, we can have more baller way to do it. Exactly, that actually is true because you're making it from scratch. So we can introduce like a counter, so we can call it like I equals 0, and then each time in the loop we add 1 to I. Does that make sense? And then we can see which count we're on.
Oh, okay. And then
Also, I'm going to do tabs since you're doing tabs. There's a big debate in the programming community of tabs versus spaces.
I do remember that. I'm okay. I'm doing more learning after learning.
Oh, hello Tukes96. Am I a Java developer? Ooh, what did I do? I opened something. This is Python right now, but I do know Java. Java's not as bad as it used to be. Okay, so I+1. Then what we can do is we can check while, and we can do I less than 5 or something. Yeah, because true is just sort of a default value. But now I less than 5, that'll evaluate to either true or false.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, what?
Okay. Yeah,
What did you say?
It's, we're fucked.
You didn't save it. Control C.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
We can change autosave, I think, right?
Yeah, now it prints 5 times. Wow.
I don't think this thing has autosave except every few minutes, so. That works.
Let's go.
That's gonna print 500, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, here's a trick. You can do your Python loop pipe to, so that's a shifted. You can go into your terminal. Yeah, just hit the up arrow. Yeah, and then pipe to with a shifted backslash. WC word count, and it'll tell you how many words, lines, characters.
Oh, it is 501.
Oh yeah, because the less than, or no, because the 0, including the I equals 0. if you started at I equals 0.01, then it would be 500. But yeah, we could just do while I less than 500. Oh.
That makes sense. Oh, cause it's not. There's no equal to.
Off by one errors are hard. I don't even trust myself to get it right, so I always double check it. But there, that's 500. If we start at 0 and we say less than 500. But anyways, now we can do if statements within the loop. We can be like, and let's go back to 5. Or for your case, plus 1, yeah. Now we can do like an if, or let's do the if before the print. If I equals, and you need 2 of them because it's a check rather than an assignment. Do you remember that?
No.
Up here we have 1 equals, and that's actually going to change the value. You can think of it sort of like an arrow like this, where this value is going to be shoved into I. But then if we want to check it, we got to have 2 equals, so it knows not to change the value. It knows to, like, check if it's true or not. So we'll say if I equals 1, we'll print something else.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I'm being uncreative with these prints, but you can come up with something better. There you go. Now you do need the colon on the if, and you need another tab here. Every time you have some block of code, because this if, there could be multiple things inside it, so it doesn't know, like we could put the high inside there as well, or not, but that's how we tell it.
Well, do you do this for greater than?
No, you just need one of them, because it's just like a weird thing. Because greater than doesn't have 2 purposes, you just need one of them.
I see.
It is kind of awkward, but so actually, let's put this in an else.
Oops.
Yeah, you need the colon for your if. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is an else?
I was gonna do an else, and then you don't need any condition, but whatever.
Oh, I see. So I made 2.
You can make it an if. Yeah, that's fine. This will just be 2 independent conditions.
I see.
So for I equals, so let's walk through the code then as you've written it, because this is informative. If I greater than 1. So the program starts out on line 1, sets I to 0. It says while I is less than 5, which is currently true, so that will start the loop. If I equals 1, which is false, it's 0. It's going to print this, so it doesn't print it. If I is greater than 1, it's false, it's 0. It doesn't print that. So then the first loop doesn't even, or the 0th loop rather, doesn't even print anything.
Right, because mine is not an else.
Yeah. Then you say I plus 1. I equals, this is changing the value, I plus 1. Then we go back to here. We say, is I less than 5? Okay, good, keep running. This time I does equal 1, so it prints this thing. It isn't greater, so it doesn't print this one. And then it continues, and the rest of the time it's going to print this one. So yeah, it's like slightly different than you'd expect because it wouldn't be 0. But then if we put this to else, or so, let me run that.
So what's the difference between this one and the last loop you showed me?
I forget what that one was.
It was
Let me look at it.
if
I'm gonna grab that code.
it's the one with the ranges.
There. Oh, I thought you meant the loop that you were asking me about in like Discord. Okay, so for the one with ranges, it's a way of simplifying this. So we could actually change this to a range.
Simple version.
What?
I thought this was the simple version.
They're simple in different ways. This one's simple because range isn't doing any work for us, so we can see everything that's happening. The range one is simple because once you've done this a bunch, you don't want to keep typing I equals 0, I less than 5, like I plus 1, you know. And so the range is less typing, less work to do. So I'm just going to comment this one out. Or no, we'll just convert it. So this can go, this whole line here can go, and this whole line here can go. And then we, instead of this while, we'll have a for I in range 5. This will be exactly the same. Geez, my mouse cursor is all messed up. And you got to get rid of this one as well. Although it'll probably work. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. It did.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter too much because this I, so this for I in range, this range 5 will evaluate to
0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
not
Oh,
including
0, 1,
5.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
that's the trick. So it's equivalent to I less than 5. That's kind of the convention that they follow. And then this code is just going to be run with I being set to each one of these. And so if you change I, it doesn't matter because it'll be set again at the beginning.
If I did this. Oh wait. If I did this.
Wait, what? What's T?
Oh.
Oh. T equals I plus 1. So T isn't set up before. You have to use things that are set up before.
That's right.
But what were you trying to do?
Trying to make this go to 2, 3, 4, 5.
Trying to make T go to...
Yeah, instead of having the range, like a limited range, I just wanted to keep going and then like
Oh.
have a different thing where it's like and then stop it somehow.
Because that's the thing. For like this range stuff, you can't have an infinite loop. You need to do while true if you want an infinite loop. But there is a way to stop an infinite loop, and it's called break. So we could be like, and I'll put that inside here. If I equals 10, break. And that'll just quit out of the loop.
I just remember I just remember last time we did this stuff, it was kind of like this, and I just don't remember why. It was like int t or something.
I don't remember. But it's going to have to be a list. Like whatever you put there for T, and not an int. And so...
Sorry, I failed you, Sensei.
No, it was so long
I
ago.
don't remember shit.
I don't know why we put it off for so long. But, I mean, you got the... like, we're starting from further than 0 than we were before. Like, it's like ice skating, you know? Every time you go ice skating, you forget how you did it, and then you, like, generally learn it as you go.
I sure hope so.
I don't know. At least that's how it was for me.
Is that how your ice skating sessions went?
I haven't been ice skating in, like, years, but that's how it always is. But, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Yeah, that's got to be a list. So you can think about these as sort of like templates of like what has to go where. And that's the problem with Python is it doesn't kind of tell you exactly what needs to go where. You just kind of have to remember. Whereas something like Java will actually tell you. Oh no, I opened stuff. I keep using my keyboard shortcuts and they don't work.
He's got get cracking open. Get his ass.
Exactly. So this for template is like for a variable in a list, and it'll take the items of the list and give it to the variable one at a time, run the code, give the next item to the variable, run the code. And so this has got to be a list. That's like a variable type, the type of that value that's going to end up here. And so that can get there through, remember we did like string.split?
Right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's a string. But then this is a list. If we split it by a comma, this is into a list with these brackets. And so that could go in your for, and it would work just fine.
It's like going ice skating. You forget everything after taking 0 notes. Motherfucker, who's gonna be taking the notes? Got my hands full doing this shit already.
You're taking the notes in the code. Who needs comments in your code? It's just the code self-documenting. See, now what did I do? Oh, because I is already... Oh, it's strings. It's a list of strings. Yeah, so then we did do int I. Because when you split a string, it's a list of strings, but we need a list of ints.
Oh.
I think I'm remembering. That's probably what you were thinking of.
I don't remember.
So let's think of something to do with a loop.
Thank God this isn't gonna be my job. Thank God.
I mean, so what is your goal with learning coding? You're just curious? You want to make a photo gallery?
Yeah, but hopefully, like, if I have a simple problem or a simple coding thing, I could be like, I know how to code that, and then I'll fucking code it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good goal. Because, like, that's what I do. I was like, oh, I want a little thingy that counts up and down in OBS. Like a little text thing that changes. I just code it up real quick.
I'm not out here like, I want to create a damn coding supercomputer, but if I wanted something small and fun, let's say, for example, like a stream asset, it's like, oh, it's like a little fun thing that like counts to 10 and then it fucking explodes. I could be like, I'm a little coder. It's like coded that shit up, you know?
Yeah. And so that's the kind of stuff we're working toward. That's good. It's good to have like a goal in mind. 'Cause like if you were going for like crazy whatever kind of stuff, then we'd have to learn, like, we'd probably learn the same basics first, but we'd have to learn like a different set of things. Anyway, this is good because like for
I wanted to do that. I would have been in school for it.
That's true. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so it's good though because for like well, a lot of things are like this, but for OBS you can add like a browser source, and then from there you can add like a local file, and that can have your like stuff that does whatever you need, or like animations in the web page.
Yeah, that's how the thing works. The study time thing. It's just like
it's a browser. Oh, it's a file. Okay. Is it just a video source or a animated GIF? Okay. Because then another thing you can do in like, because the chat box for my bot thing, that's a browser source. I could have a GIF pop up in there if you run a command or something. Like, it's not. It doesn't just have to be chat. It could be whatever when you have a browser source. But anyway, yeah, we're learning stuff that's kind of relevant to that. I mean, yeah. But anyway, what should we do with a loop? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, the basics are the important to learn, because at the very least, like, being able to read what somebody else fucking did would be pretty important.
Yeah, and that's really hard actually, or it can be. I found a thing recently where it was actually a lot easier than I expected because they wrote their code well.
That's good.
But, yeah.
As I said earlier, I'm probably not going to create everything, but like if you want to use somebody else's assets, it's like what somebody else creates, you also got to read that shit, right? So
yeah.
it's like, how does it work? What does it do? Etc. Etc.
Makes sense.
I appreciate you teaching me.
Yeah,
but also
no
it's
problem.
just like a nice, it's just a nice fun thing.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun with it, I just that's always good. Okay.
I just apologize for being such a bad student.
Don't worry about that aspect. I just thought you weren't
remember that?
enjoying
And
it.
I go, no, I don't remember any of this shit.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Well, you learned it faster the second time, so. Or yeah, do you want to fix the for loop thing instead of an int there?
Thank you for the encouragement, sir. Have a good break. Have a good nap. What am I fixing? The for loop?
Yeah, because you can't give it an int. You have to give it a list, and you can either just type in a list of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can do a
the damn
range or a string split. Yeah. Home on the range.
You ever heard of Old Town Road? I fucked it up.
Wait. Oh, did you save it? You did save it. Line 3? 4. Okay, I guess
There
you
we
didn't
go.
save it. Yeah,
I deleted line 3.
I have heard of the Old Town Road, but I've never taken a horse there.
You've never taken a horse there? Billy Ray Cyrus is there.
He's still there.
Old Town Road.
It's been there for 10 years.
Old Town Road came out 10 years ago?
Oh, I don't know.
Crazy.
At least 5. Feel
That's
old yet?
crazy. Remember Billy Ray Cyrus? This is what he looks like now. Feel old yet?
He probably looks the same.
I don't think he does.
Oh no, okay.
That's just my guess. My guess is that he looks a lot scragglier, kind of like Wild West from Family Guy.
Ooh, this gives me an idea. For a loop idea. Okay, so we can have a variable with some text in it.
Okay.
What should we call this variable? I don't know. I'm gonna type the text first.
I'm typing. Mine is Venus. Okay, what is yours? Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
so we have. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. We'll just call it text. Text equals that. Then we're gonna replace part of that. So we'll take
What is
uh
text replace?
whenever it says horse or no road, we'll replace it with horse.
Oh.
Do you know that meme where it's like I'm gonna take my horse to the Old
Yeah.
Town Horse or whatever? Oh, and then we gotta print it. I forgot. What? Oh, I didn't save it. Alright, maybe we should move to a better editor that can autosave. And I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
delete
God.
all this, because delete your
What the
art.
fuck? What happened?
You can keep it if
What
you want.
happened? Why did it not work?
Oh, you named it Venus instead of text. That's why.
Fine, I'll Venus replace it, okay? What the fuck happened this time, oh?
Oh, just delete all your other code. Or do that. That works. Perfect.
We gotta get Venus in here.
Okay.
Gonna take my horse to the old. I didn't
Wait,
work.
what? Oh, you're right. Text equals text dot replace. I forgot how that worked. So this is just gonna return a new one. It's not gonna modify the original. So then we gotta. It's
Oh.
like I+1. If we just type I+1, it doesn't change I. We gotta say I equals
So,
I+1.
basically, we replaced Venus, but then Venus doesn't go anywhere.
No,
now
it's
we
this.
have to.
Venus equals Venus dot
Yeah,
replace.
yeah. So now we have to make Venus because we just did Venus equals this, and then we Venus replaced it, but Venus is still this, and we need to make Venus this.
Yeah, but you just put that before the text replace or the Venus replace. Like you don't
Oh,
need
you
another
put it
line. You
before?
just yeah,
No?
like on the same line before. Do you see mine?
This one?
Yeah, maybe I'll. Okay, I'm gonna name it Venus. Fine, I'll Venus replace. See?
What up, Tomo?
Oops. Like that.
Oh! You named it Venus? What a fucking nerd.
Okay, there we go.
You named it Venus.
I can't think of a recursive. So what's like a what's like a thing that's a phrase that's like okay, we could just replace road with. It's not gonna make sense. But we'll replace road with horse to the Old Town Road.
I'm gonna replace road with Venus.
Because I want something you can replace multiple times. Oh man.
Now this is what I coded for.
Now this is pod racing.
So, no.
Okay, wait. We gotta think of a phrase that you can. I don't know how to describe it. So like, you know, like oh, this is the song that never ends, and then it just has the song in the song.
Can
Eventually.
I do this? Like this?
No. There is a way to do that, but we don't need to get into that. You can just add another replace.
Oh, okay.
at the end.
So that's like the speed rate. That's the speedrunner version.
Like what you were trying to do, we'd have to change a lot of stuff to get to that, and we're just gonna
That's
stick
what I
with
was saying.
dot
It's like the
replace.
speedrunner version.
Yeah, but
I'm
you can
on
do it.
damn mobile time.
Here, I'll just do it.
It's so easy. All you have to do is like.
There we go.
Now we're in business. Look how gaze upon what I have created in Quiver and Fear.
Oh man. But you see what I did? I put them both on the same line.
Oh, okay.
It's like saying I equals 0, then I equals I plus 1, I equals I plus 1, or just I equals I plus 2, or a plus 1 in the same line,
Oh,
kind of thing.
I can just do this.
Make sure you have the dot there. Because this goes first, this gets evaluated first, and it spits out a string, and then this gets evaluated on that new one and spits out another string for the whole thing. It's sort of like
So-
PEMDAS, you know?
We're in business, ladies and gentlemen.
If you hate PEMDAS, get ready for a whole nother level of PEMDAS for like multiplication and division, addition and subtraction, but also like calling functions, if statements, equals, which one gets first, which one goes first. You can always just put parentheses. So if you're not sure, you could just put parentheses here, here and here to make sure that goes first.
98% of Americans would fail this exam.
I mean, it's not an exam, so if it was an exam, they would. They would not be able to take their Venus to the Old Town Venus. So sad.
True, so true.
Okay.
It's like I'll show you work to the process. Get from Old Town. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road to. I'm gonna take my Venus to the Old Town Venus.
I got an idea. Let's come up with a recursive acronym. Do you know about those?
No, what the fuck is a recursive acronym?
So, for example, there's like GNU, which stands for GNU's Not Unix.
What does that mean?
So Unix was, oh shoot, I forgot to. Unix was like the precursor to Linux, and GNU is like part of GNU slash Linux, and so
Okay.
or like they made an open source Unix basically, or a free software Unix.
So what does this have to do with recursive?
So
Recursive.
it contains itself. The acronym contains itself.
Oh, I see. So it just keeps going forever.
Yeah. So there's also like WINE stands for wine is not an emulator,
Oh,
but it has itself
Oh,
in the
is it-
acronym.
isn't that an emulator?
That's why they say it's not an emulator. It's a translation layer. It's more efficient than an emulator. But yes,
I see.
it's almost like an emulator. So we got to come up with our own, or we could just go with wine is not an emulator.
You can go
and
Venus.
yeah, we got to come up with one for Venus. What does Venus stand for?
Venus.
What's the E? Venus something never, E never, in.
Envelope.
Okay, well then it never doesn't make. I like envelops. New and improved. Stuff. Systems. Yeah, that sounds like an official company, Bemis. It's like Bemis, you know, but Venus. Okay, so I'm just gonna call this text, just so we don't get confused.
Okay.
And then, print text. So yeah, all this is fine. That we can just ignore all that. Then we can say text.replaced, or replace. Whoops. And replace Venus with the acronym for Venus. Ah, I can't type today. Whoa. Right?
Okay. So, I see.
What? Oh, text equals. I forgot. See, that's the problem. Like, my brain RAM is used up with streaming, and then I can't think about coding stuff.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Destroying your brain cell.
Yeah, the brain
get
rot
there.
is real. It's not brain rot. It's just like a passive debuff, you know.
I get it.
10% passive debuff to coding skill while
So true,
streaming.
so true, so true. You should see
Training
my
with the
gaming
weights
skills.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, I did the other day.
Oh, you should see my gaming skills with the stream off.
I did. That
I'm
yeah.
actually Challenger 7.
I couldn't judge whether or not it was better or not than on stream or not because I was doing so badly. That's what I was focused on.
You
But-
were gaming. I saw the crouch maneuvers.
What? What was it? What crouch
I was
maneuvers?
spectating you. You were crouch maneuvering.
What is that?
You were holding crouch button.
Oh, just okay. Yeah, just to not make
You were
noise. That's
playing
right.
Valorant.
Valorant? The CS. I can't install Valorant on Linux.
No, the joke is that everybody in Valorant just crouches.
Really? See, I don't know
No.
the gaming memes.
Sorry. Not actually. It's just
I know about the Valorant accent. It's like, oh,
What's the
come on,
Valorant
bro, bro,
Oh, yeah.
no.
What is the
I don't know. I
CS
can't do it.
accent?
It probably involves some words that should not be said out loud at all.
You sure you should say them? Why
No,
don't you
but
say
like
them?
I don't know. I feel like there's no CS accent. You just get all sorts of. There's no Valorant accent either, but like that's the joke. Oh, did it not work?
Right. This is.
Oh,
It's
your
not
your quote is outside of the parentheses. Do you see
Oh, my bad,
the
my
end
bad.
quote? You can see the color on the editor. See, now the parentheses is not part of the quote. It's a different color.
Oh, Venus is not defined.
Oh, print Venus. It's print text. Listen, we're making it professional around
Oh,
here.
my bad,
Our
my bad.
variable names are professional and our variable values are unprofessional.
I've seen what goes behind the scenes.
There we
Oh, I
go.
didn't keep going.
That's what we're gonna do the loop for. And in fact, let's do this. We'll put like a character here so we know where it replaced. We'll just put a single quote in the string. It's a little confusing, but then we can see where it replaced it. See? Or parentheses. We can put parentheses or brackets or something.
Doesn't make sense, but yeah.
See, because then we can see where it replaced it.
Oh.
So now we could just run this twice, put this line of code here twice, and we'd see it replaced twice. Yeah, I like the brackets. See that?
Right.
Now we can make that into a loop.
So now we have to go into a loop.
Do you know how you would do that? Or
I'm thinking about it. Hold on. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Let me cook.
try running it twice without a loop. Like just
This
copy
is-
paste
this
it
is
twice.
So, look at this. Look at this though.
There's like 3 things wrong with that. First of all, while should not be capitalized.
Isn't it?
Yeah, there. Now it changes color.
Now it's fine. Oh, no.
There, the arrow tells you.
Oh, see,
Yep,
look at
yep.
this. And now we're
Now
good
there's
to go.
2 more things. One is that it's never gonna print because the loop will never end.
Baller. So true. Baller.
So you gotta have the print inside the loop.
Now we're good.
Ish.
Now. Hello?
Control C. There you go.
Now we're good. Oh, it doesn't actually do it. It just prints the same thing over and over again.
And that's the last problem is you're resetting it every time through the loop.
Mm.
Do you know how you would only reset it once? Like where's the part that resets it?
This print resets it.
No. Print
Oh,
is
wait.
just displaying it.
No, it replaces this with this, but we want to replace this new thing with whatever this spits out. We want to place bean. We want to.
You gotta think with portals here. I don't know how else to
that's what I'm
say it.
saying. This whole line is one replacement, right? So somehow we need to replace whatever this spits out, this line, with Venus again.
So this line is fine. It's self-contained. It's taking text and it's doing one one
That's what I'm
level
saying.
of
We
replacement.
need another one.
The
What are we
problem
coding for?
is that
Yes.
probably a total of like less than 24 hours, right? You've been coding for? Oh, how long?
Yeah, probably like 6 hours.
And we're
But
already
Venus is
getting
balling.
into Venus based systems, which is advanced, usually advanced level, but you know, we make an
We
exception.
make an
No.
exception. What the
Um,
hell is that, Venus? Yo, Venus goes crazy.
this guy doesn't know what Venus is.
I just don't know about Venus.
Um, okay, so this is doing a replacement, which we want
Yeah,
to
but
happen
only
every
one.
time. This one here is doing a set, just like set this to an initial value, right? Which actually we could
Oh,
just
okay.
replace it. We could just have our initial value be this, and it would still work,
Oh, I see.
right?
So I need this text to not be like a set thing. I need it to be whatever this spits out.
So you don't need to. You just need to change the location. Like Okay, so if you think
What
about
if
it
I
without
just-
the loop, go
What
ahead.
if I
Go
just
ahead.
do this? Yo, let me cook though.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
cook, though.
You got
Yo,
the
let me
right
cook,
idea.
though. Let me cook though. Let me cook though.
You were so close.
I don't do anything.
You do have to move it. Go ahead and run it, but you do have to move it. But see, text is not defined. You have to
Oh.
define it before. So it's got to be before that, but you do have to move it. It has
Hold
to
on,
be
hold on.
before
Let me,
your
let me
replacement.
cook though.
Oh, pause, champ.
Let me cook though. Let me cook though.
Whoa, let's go. It's going infinite.
Let's go.
Now let's add a delay, a time delay. So Control C it. It's just gonna. Oh boy. Okay. Import time at the top.
Let's import time.
It's
because
just
this
a
makes it-
module.
this
I'll just put
Text. Like this is the text, right?
yeah.
And now like I replace the text.
You search and replace Venus
I replace
with the
this-
acronym for Venus.
Yeah, but it keeps going. Like it builds on itself instead of resetting to this every single time.
Exactly. Yeah. So now we can do. So wait. Import time. And then in the
Okay.
loop we do time.sleep. 1 second.
Why
how
time
about-
that's weird.
That'll help us be able to
Was it-
see the output as it grows.
Oh,
and
that
replace
means
it.
it sleeps for like 1 second before
Yeah.
it does it.
Yeah.
All right, time to bean us up.
See, it's growing and growing and replacing.
Oh,
We have created AI.
I'm gonna. I created the first Venus AI. You're
Exactly.
witnessing history here, folks.
It's gonna.
Say hello to the new Venus AI.
You can see it learning in real time.
I only learned about Venus though.
Yep.
All right. Just wait till I make a. Just wait till I make a fucking horror game. This will be on the next horror game. Venus.
Mm-hmm. You could
Venus is all I need.
you could have this on like a screen in a game. Yeah.
So true.
We're just ending up with so many brackets at the beginning though.
Can't wait for the Venus puzzle the horror game. It'll be like one of those like games that manipulates
on.
your files. So it'll replace all your files. Like if you have files that are named something, it'll just like replace all the nouns with Venus. I'll put a library of nouns. Just replace all the nouns with Venus.
But have you considered Venus 2, which stands for
Venus must die. Risk of Venus.
check this out,
Apex
Venus 2.
Venus.
Venus envelops new and improved systems that will overthrow.
Damn, Venus 2?
Oh, whoops.
Now this
Replace. We gotta debug it. We gotta debug it.
I
Oh, Venus 2.
is
And we gotta put it all in one. There we go. There we go. Oh, I put a space. Please hold. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna boot up the game. It's not gonna go away after you close the game, so it's just gonna permanently alter all your file names. So you're gonna have to you're gonna have to tell your if you want to play Lethal Company with your friends, you're gonna be like, you guys want to boot up Lethal Beat It?
Oh man. Hold on. Firefox.desktop? No. Firefox?
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Venus. The Venus is always lethal. That's what I've been saying. Don't Star. Oh wait, Don't Starve Together might be the same.
Here we go. LibreOffice Writer? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Where's the name in English? There it is. New document? New document?
Libre Writer.
When you right click, there, new document. So we'll change that.
The new Venus. So true.
Error writing, I gotta sudo it. Do you know about sudo?
Yeah, I remember you get to download. It's like to download something.
No, it's to run something as administrator.
Oh, right. Y'all want to play Venus? That's what I've been saying the whole time.
That's my favorite game.
Hunt Showdown is just Hunt Venus.
Now maybe we have to remove it and add it again.
Yo, boot up Hunt Venus.
I think I would have to reboot my computer.
That's alright. It's just a funny joke anyways.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reboot my computer just for Venus. But I did actually. I did replace this. So Cheese is like a photo gallery or a photo webcam software. I replaced it with like a picture of Cheese.
The greatest nightmare.
But it's not on this system, so whatever. Next time we do coding, this will be a little Easter egg. Anyway.
Venus will be there. What else of Venus right now? Damn, Shotty, you kind of bad though.
Let's try opening files. That should be interesting. I'm just gonna comment all this out. Do you remember the triple quote comment method there?
Yeah, it invalidates. It
the
cancels
entire
all
thing.
of the. It twit longers all of the fucking all the shit.
Exactly. Okay. So okay, any questions about loops? You better memorize everything I said. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot all the other shit. This is the only thing I can remember at this point.
That's the guarantee.
Where's the
Whenever I
exam?
teach you.
Oh, I need an exam so that I can see how well I'm doing.
All right, here's the exam. Delete your code and make it again.
No, I mean like for something we learned before.
Oh, what did we learn before?
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
functions.
Examiner.
Functions. Do you remember how to make a function and call it? Like, let's say a function that adds 1 to a number that you give it.
That adds 1 to a number?
Yeah, so I could say like I equals 0, and then like my function I.
Oh, fuck.
Or
Don't
x
give me
equal
the exam.
print x. You should have not asked for the exam. This isn't going to work because it's going to say my function is not defined. So how would we define my function?
Tell him to help you hunt an AI that writes apologies just in case. Code an AI that writes apologies. So true, so true.
At that point, just do the work. Or have the AI do the work.
Just hunt up ChatGPT.
It's alright. We can cover
Hold on.
this.
No. Let me cook. I got this one. I got this. You ready?
If I hear on another tab, you're disqualified. I'm just kidding. You can actually look it up if you want. That's part of programming.
No. I got this.
Because if you can find out how to do it, or we'll call this add one. What? There. My typing skills are -5. If you can figure out how to do it on the internet, like from the internet, that is basically like your self-contained.
Heard that's a staple of computer,
Yeah, exactly.
computer major.
The programmer's
Uh,
keyboard.
Google. Let me think.
Let me see if I can find the image while I'm waiting. There we go. The programmer's keyboard.
Solidify
Or this is the
something
one.
as a- right. How do I solidify something as a function?
How would you do it without a function? I mean, it's just to add one. Comment this out.
Hold on, hold on. I'm cooking some Uber Eats. So true, so true.
We did it in the loop stuff.
Did we?
Yeah.
To make a we made a function?
No. How
Hold on,
we
hold on.
added one to a variable.
Oh, how to add one to a variable? Oh, that one's so easy.
Yeah. And then print it, because otherwise it's just going to be thrown away. All right. Run that.
Really?
We'll start with what we know.
How do I go back to the bottom?
You just hit enter or something. Okay. There we go.
Okay, it's added one.
So, oops.
And then int I.
What?
No, this doesn't do anything.
I'll give you a hint. We want to define a function.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! 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 And then I.
No, not exactly.
And then I do x equals I
I got rid of x. We don't need it.
equals
So
hold
first
on,
of all,
hold on, I'm cooking.
okay.
Plus
All right.
one. Print-
I want to just tell you because this is not helpful. Like
No,
if you don't
look,
remember
look,
no, this is not it. This is humorously not it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. Okay.
No. Still no.
And no, look. Now it's good.
Okay. Let me just let's just go through this. So, we want to make a function called add1. That's the name of the function. And we want to be able to call it. So we got to put it here somewhere. So we have def something. There's no equals involved. I'll give you that.
Okay.
We got some code here that starts with def, and then there's no equals involved.
Oh wait, no.
No, not that. You're close. You were right with I there. I does go here, but where does the function name go? I could just tell you. You have like half of the syntax.
Hold on. Before you do that, I have to compliment Agent Ghost 47's comment where he said she's cooking some Uber Eats, and it's really funny because Uber Eats is just like me stealing something else and saying I did it. I made this work.
Exactly.
In this context.
Ghost,
Hold on.
you definitely got the big brain jokes right there.
Hold on, look at this. Watch this though. Watch this alley-oop.
If you get this is not an alley-oop. This is 100% dunk. If you get
Watch
this,
this
because I had to
dunk.
give you nothing.
Hold on.
We need to add one to be somewhere. We need the name of the function.
Oh wait! I got this. I have to somehow make it. Are you sure there's no equals?
There's no equals. There is a colon somewhere, but no equals. Think of it like okay, the colon's in the right place. The add one is not. We're playing Hangman over here. The colon's right. The colon's right. I'll give you a hint. There's a space here.
Oh.
Int is not involved. That's to convert.
It's not evolved. Oh my god, it's my favorite function.
It's your favorite. It literally converts a string to an int.
That's my favorite one.
All right. I don't know what mine is, to be fair. Probably input
that's
or
what I'm
something.
saying.
Probably input.
Oh, yours is also int.
No,
look at
input,
you.
not int. Input.
input.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there. And you do have to do int input a lot, because that's a string. So I would have to do int input. There, now it's an
What
int.
the fuck am I doing?
Okay, I gotta stop you there. Okay, you're close. You gotta add the name of the function right here.
Oh, see, I would never have got to that one.
And you need a space. All right, so
Fine. So now it defines I as add one, right?
no, it defines a function called add1. I is an argument to that function. We can have as many arguments as we wanted.
Oh.
Whatever. And then we got to put the body of the function, and it's gonna have to return something.
Fuck.
So this is our inputs, our arguments to this function. You can think of a function like a black box. So I is one of the inputs coming in. The box is named add1, and now we get to define the internals of the black box with this stuff inside. So return. I guess we'll use tabs because you have it. So how do we add 1 to I and then return that?
Add.
You're overthinking it. You know how to add 1 to a variable, right?
Of course I do.
All right. And you literally have it in this file. Yeah. That is close. We're going to use add1 like that-ish. Because we have this. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got this so hard. You don't even understand how good I am.
I think I understand exactly how good you. No offense.
So better.
Maybe a little offense.
Hold on. I have to return something? What the fuck does the return thing do again?
That's going to, whenever you call it, it's going to, the same way like text.replace would return a value, or an int, your favorite function, returns an integer. This is going to tell us whatever we're returning in our custom function. Let's just try return I for now, just to get it to run.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
Now it's gonna work because you're using your old code. Yay! Yeah. No, because it's just the I plus 1. But replace that with this instead. I equals add 1 I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And get rid of your I equals I plus 1. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. So now we got the same.
Return 0.
Yeah.
Then I have to figure out how to fucking make it do something. Add 1. I have to add 1 into this shit.
Yep.
Can't I just do this?
Exactly. There you go.
Wow.
I didn't.
I'm so smart. I am so smart.
Let's go. Now what happens if we did this? This is the quiz right here.
What if you do this?
Do you see what I did here? Add 1 I.
What will happen is you will get 2.
Exactly. Because this spits out 1. Then that passes it into this, which then spits out 1. Or which spits out 2. Brain brokey.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a little bit of confusion here. Let's change this one to x. Because this is a different variable. We don't have to name it something different, but... So this is like its own thing. And in fact, we can even move this below it just to keep it separate.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
There you go. I mean, last time it took you a while to understand the different variables, and so now you still have that. So you're definitely learning.
Sure, I definitely didn't just type int a bunch of times.
All right, now pop quiz. How would we use a loop to add 1 infinitely, and print it?
Oh, this is so easy.
Yep.
You don't even have to ask. You think I can't? You think I can't make this a loop?
I think you could. Call me crazy, but I think you could.
um.
You have a choice. You can either do it infinitely or do it 10 times. I don't really care. Like, just as long as there's a loop adding
Okay.
multiple times.
For
Just make a new variable, like Q or Z or something.
Okay, for Q in range 10.
All right, looks good.
Okay, I have to figure out how to define Q now.
No. This is what the for always defines Q for you.
Oh, okay.
While is the one where you have to define it yourself. For always does it for you. All right. So what are we putting in the loop? No, leave that function
No.
alone. You're going to modify this part of the code. Yeah. Or rewrite it because it's so short.
Hold on.
And actually, we don't even need Q. Oh, sorry, I'll give you a hint. There we go. We don't need Q. We just need to run the code we want to run multiple times. That's what the loop is for in this case. So first of all, you need a colon for your loop.
Hold on. I'm not very good at this, huh? Let me think.
This is like your second or third time running a loop, so don't worry. This is fine. You're doing very well.
I feel like you should be better at this shit after spending like 6 hours on it.
So now what you got to do, well, loops we haven't spent that long on. Now what you got to do is decide what goes in the loop over here and what goes out of the loop over here. So which one of this code goes in and which goes out, and you can just copy it to there.
This one has to go in. No, wait, this one
It doesn't actually. It can.
This one's,
You can just redefine your function every time, but we're gonna say this function is like we're not touching this. We know it works. It's a unit of code that works. It does what we want. The rest of our code is going to use it, but it's not going to modify it.
It is. Can I just do this?
Yeah. Oh, I guess
Oh, it
not.
doesn't do it.
It's a different thingy. But yeah, I mean, that's why I said infinite, just to make it less confusing. So just use Q, so then we don't get confused.
Okay.
So
What happens if I just... Oh, it just doesn't do anything. Okay.
yeah, so
What
it's
if I
going to
print
run
Q?
these 10 times, but it's always going to be 1 every time. Print Q, yeah, because that's Q ends up
Oh,
at...
because we have... what if I do this?
So now it's this part where I... Or this part, sorry, where I is not defined yet.
Oh,
It's
wait.
this one.
Oh, wait.
This
The other
part.
one. It's the other one.
Yeah.
And then I do like... I can do I and then
Yeah.
print I.
But we're not supposed to use Q, but I mean, it'll kind of work. But,
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it kind of worked, but it's actually... What if we did add 10? Then it wouldn't work. Give me a second here. Add 10 Q. So that's why I said we're not supposed to use Q. Yeah, it should have gotten to 100, right? But it only got to 19. So actually just put like underscore there. So then we can't use that variable. Also, we want to print it out every time. How would we print it out every time through the loop?
You have to do like... You have to make it a variable, I remember.
To do what?
Like this shit has to like go back to this somehow. And you like add one and then it's like this is your add one variable, I think.
Sort of, but that's not your add one. Q is not. We're not using Q. See, I put an underscore, so now we can't use it. You can do that too. That's just an unused variable. The loop is just going to run 10 times. But independent of that, we do need a variable, like you said, that keeps track of like our current thing, and then we're going to add to it, and then we're going to keep it. And that's
And then
I.
it has to like back into this.
So separate your code a little bit with the, because this stuff is not going to be changed. So, and I'll bring it back to add one.
I'm dead.
So
I'm dead.
okay, so the way this works is you need to set your variable up here and then change it here. So you literally just need to do this. And then you're set.
Right, because we did the same thing earlier. where
Yeah, with
we kept
Bemis.
resetting it to 0.
Yeah.
With Venus.
And that's
Does
it.
this work now?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it did. It added 1 10 times. And now we got 10. So if we added 2 instead, we get 20.
Oh, because we defined add one up here.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Let me out of my prison!
I'm sorry this is so like
No, let me
painful.
out of the prison
You
of
don't
the
need to
maker.
you don't need to insist that you figure it out when you've only done this stuff a few times. So I could just tell you like it's fine. It's fine that
No, you don't understand. I have to learn. How am I gonna learn?
when you
How am I
play a
gonna
new
learn?
when you play a
How
new
am I-
video game, do you just go in blind and not ever look anything up?
Yeah.
Okay, what if it's like, I don't know, what's a game that's really hard? Like, what if it's like, I saw you asking other FF14 players like how all the stats work and stuff. That's like this, you know?
That's-
So like, yeah, you play the game blind and then you go back in and learn the stats. Programming is
And
just
then
a
we
little
go
different.
home.
Where yeah, if you go in blind and like try random stuff, it's just gonna cause errors. And then, well, then I guess you can just Google the error, but.
we code loops and then we go.
We add 1 and then we return.
Oh, that's so good.
I tell you, we loop them all.
I appreciate you I'm not actually like complaining. I just
Okay.
it sometimes brain big hurty and then you go, what the fuck am I doing here? And then but it's worth it, if that makes any sense. I just
I'm glad you
wish
think
that
so.
I was I just wish I was it came to my head more often. It wasn't just like me throwing shit at the wall basically.
Here's what I would recommend is like make sure you fully understand each little piece, right? Because then like trying to ask me questions about like how does this bit work? How does that bit work? You know what I mean?
Well,
like
It's so easy when you look at it. It's just I forget how to get there. Like I don't got the damn foundations because
Okay.
I go okay, define add one, okay, and what it does is return x whatever this is x plus 1. Okay, so if I do 4 blank in the range 10 and the function is inside is I for I equals add 1 of I and then
well, hold on.
add 1 I. Okay, so then now I have this and it returns this 10 times where it goes x plus 1 and then it keeps going I, so now it's 2. Wait, no, I don't understand this at all.
So that's what I was gonna say. Okay. The way that you think about functions is I've created this function. The input is x. The output is this,
X plus 1, right?
which
I knew
happens to
this
be x
part.
plus 1. It could be whatever. That part you explained. Then when you use the function, it's evaluated. You send a real input. Like this stuff is all virtual, or it's all like it's not actually doing anything until you use it. Then you send it a real actual input with a real number, like 0 or 1 or whatever this happens to be at the time. Sends it to the function, and that gets evaluated, and it spits out a result. Or it spits out a result the second time. And so if you do it without the loop, this makes sense where...
Repeating? Isn't this just like going to 9 and then spitting out x plus 1 and then it prints out 10?
Well, hold on. Look at it without the loop real quick. This, does this part make sense?
Yeah, because then you could just go, it's 0.
Yeah, 0 goes into
0
here.
plus 1
1 goes
equals
here.
2.
1 goes here. It just
Oh,
evaluates.
my bad. 0 plus 1 is 1.
Yeah, what I mean, you're thinking in normal math rather than programming math. But anyway, yeah. Because you could start with 1. There's no reason you can't. I just started with 0. So then when you add this, it's basically like doing this. That's what the loop is doing. Is that 10? Whatever. Let's just think about
Why
this
do we have
as...
one number again?
What?
Why do we only have one number at the end again?
Like this? Why do we
Yeah.
have one number? I guess we could print it each way along the way. But it's like
Does
this.
it only print the last one?
Yeah. It's going to print I whenever. And if we could put the print in the loop, and then it would print it. But it's think about it line by line. This is like, okay, I 0. This one, 0 goes in here. And then 1 comes out. Oh, and I did it. And then 1 goes in here. And then 2 pops
Two
out.
comes out.
And it just keeps
And it goes all
going.
the way to 10. And then it
Yeah.
prints out 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now let's add the print statement to the loop.
Smarters? Any noters? Any noters in chat?
So all you got to do is just put a tab here, and then it'll be inside the loop, and it'll print it
I
every
see.
time. Then you can see what's happening as it happens.
Gotcha. So this is only printing the last number because it's even though we do range 10, it only goes to 9 plus 1, which is why it only prints out 10.
Let's change this to add 3 or something,
Interesting.
because you're saying like the last number, but this is evaluating to a list of 1 to 10.
I thought
And
it
then
goes from 1 to
It's setting
0
this
to 9.
unused variable. Yeah, or 0 to 9. Sorry, you're right. You're right. It's just putting it into this variable that we don't even use. This is just to get our code to run 10 times.
Oh.
Sometimes you write a loop and you ignore the counter. This is our counter here. And we can just tell this to set this to like total or something. There. So that's just like we're doing this separately. Or we could do while true. And I want to add a sleep.
This is go up infinitely, counting by 1,
Exactly.
right?
Yep. There we go. So I'm creating a stopwatch, basically.
Oh.
So that's the kind of flexibility you get with this stuff. But the thing with the range is just to get it to stop after a while, instead of going infinite.
So this way it just adds up to 10.
Yeah. Another thing we can do is we can install an editor that'll let us step through the code and see it at each step. Let me just try it real quick.
Hold on. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity, because I gotta figure out if this works. Oh, it's gonna take forever to install. Let me just make sure it's what we want. Oh no. I opened the wrong browser. Now it's loading 200 tabs. This is horrible. Alright, close the browser. Open the other browser that doesn't have 200 tabs open. I just want to check if this does what we want. I don't think it does. I'm going to find an IDE. Should have done this beforehand. Oh, also I should pull up the chat. All right, I've got the chat open now. Oh, we don't even. Oh, hold on. PDB3.
Doing.
I'm just trying to see if we can step through.
Gamer?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
We can step through our code. I'm gonna get rid of this sleep, because now we don't need it. We can just step through it.
Javen, have you ever heard of that game where it's like that social experiment where it's like, are you talking to a human or an AI?
Oh, the Turing test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever play that one?
Wait, is that they made it into a game?
They made it into a game.
I've not played the game version. I've just heard of the Turing test itself.
Oh, I see. What is the Turing test?
It's just like
scientific fact.
it's just like the idea of like talking to a chat bot or whatever, and if you think it's human, then it passes the Turing test. Or like it passes it. I'm not explaining this very well. Just like talking to a chat, and it could be a human or AI, and if you think it's human, then and it's actually an AI, it passes the test.
Does that mean I passed the Turing test?
Exactly. I mean, there's some humans that don't pass the Turing test, either because
I passed the Turing test, guys.
like they don't know how to type or something, or like use a computer very well, or whatever reason. That it's like technically, like, you know, if they were able to just like write on paper, it would be fine, or talk. But like the Turing test is a text thing, or it was.
Javen, can you pass the Turing test?
I've never tried, so I don't know. I don't need a Turing test. I'm confident in my ability to be a human.
Yeah, he doesn't think he needs a Turing test. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Okay, so apparently we can type PDB3, and it'll run our code line by line.
Okay.
PDB3 loop.py. It's Python debug 3. And then you type S and hit enter to go forward one line. So yeah,
Okay,
it's gone from there, and now it's gotten to here.
but this just shows us our lines of code.
Yeah, but then when it
it
runs the output, it's going to do it. Yeah, so then it's jumped. Yeah, it's jumped over to that.
Return x plus 1.
And then we'll do one more. Print. And there's the actual print output. Oh, you didn't put the print in loop. Just keep running until you get to the end. Also, you can type a variable name, I think. No?
Interesting.
Oh, total. Yeah, you can type a variable name. So just type I. There. That'll show you the value. So we can step through our code and look at the value of stuff at different steps.
Nice.
See, the problem is I never learned how to do this, because in Python at least, because I already learned how to just think as the computer and just know this. But now I should use this like for stuff that's like more complicated, that I'm like scratching my head. What's this value at this point and what's going on? So this is good. I should be using this, but I wasn't. Anyways, now we can kind of... Okay, yeah, so now do you want to try and explain the whole program? And I think you can do Q to quit? Yeah. Or actually C, I think, to just continue and let it run. And you can use the debugger to explain it, or just explain it. It doesn't... this is just something I want to
see, Watson,
about.
it's quite simple. You define this thing, and then you set your I equals 0, and then you have this loop that goes from 0 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
and then you you make I equals add one, which it this is
So,
the x
quick
plus one.
tip:
So it replaces
when you read this whole line, you don't have to read it left to right. Basically, this part happens first. You
right,
call the function,
of course.
giving it the value.
Call the function,
Yeah.
which is zero.
Yeah, the value 0. Yeah.
0 plus 1, which is gonna equal 1, which is why I is now 1. And
Exactly.
then it would normally it would, you would print this, but it actually goes not 9 more times.
Yep.
And then that's why you get you're only, since this is not like, this is an empty variable, it only, and this is not in the thing, it only prints the last number, right?
Yep.
Which is 9 plus 1, which is why it prints out 10, right?
Yep. Good
All right,
stuff.
gamers, we did it.
Yay!
Type that
See-
for the huge victory. We counted to 10. Let's go!
Let's go. That's the thing. When it finally works, it's like sometimes anticlimactic, and it's like, oh, okay, it worked, or like I understood it now, or whatever it is. Like, there's no, what's it called? Like fanfare of like, I guess you could add that into uh, your thing, but like,
Add print let's go at the end.
yeah, exactly. But they would print it if it didn't work sometimes. So then like, there's no way to know for the computer to know if it worked or not. I'll just say that, because for the computer it worked every time. It did exactly what you told it. Whether that was causing an error or whatnot, it did exactly what you tell it. And so the computer it thinks it's always working.
Nice computer of the week printed the code that I wanted it to. Naughty computer of the week printed some load of garbage.
Yeah, but in either case, the computer is just as happy about what it did.
That's what I'm saying. Naughty computer of the week. It doesn't know. It does not know the consequences of its sin.
Yes, Lord, forgive the computer, for it knows not what it executes.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
All right, let's. What else should I ask you about? Okay, let's do something wild. Let's do a list, and I want you to print every item in the list. Whoa.
Oh, that's so easy. So easy.
I mean, there's this way, but that's the easy way, right?
Right. I've never used the easy way. I'm better than that.
Actually, we don't need PDB anymore.
I'm better than that. I can make a list and then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Oh, yeah, fancy. You got to store it into a variable.
Oh fuck.
Similar to how I did
Can I
this.
just do this?
Yes.
And then
Now you don't even need the first line anymore.
oh, okay. And then now that it's a list, I can just print list.
Yep.
Print X.
Print X.
Look at that game. So good. So good. It didn't work. Oh.
Just hit C, type C and hit enter. That for continue. It'll just, yep. See that it printed it above. Or you could just quit this with Q and then do Python instead.
But watch this amazing trick. Ready?
Oh. So you need a different name.
Hold on. Right, because this is my definition.
Yeah.
Except it's not a definition.
Line 1 is a definition. You're defining what X is.
I didn't know if it was considered definition if I don't have the words DEF in it. So if I put Q
Mm-hmm.
in, I don't know, like, can I just do this? Can I do this? Is this illegal?
You
No.
can, but what are you trying to
Then-
do? We're watching ChatGPT 2 in action right here.
On the next iteration, ChatGPT 6.
Imagine, no, they upgrade it so it doesn't have to type it in order. It can type it all up. What are you doing?
Hold on, I'm
What's the
cooking so
what's the
hard.
goal? What's the goal?
I just want to take this number set and add this number set and add it to this number set. You see
Why?
where I'm going here?
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
Nope. I don't know what you're trying to do. What do you mean add it? Like two lists, put them together?
I wanted to add like the numbers from this list into the numbers in this list.
You can just do plus for that. So like list range 10 plus list range 5.
Well, but I want
That'll
to
go
do it in
0 through
whole
9
train.
and then 0 to 4. But if you
I
want to
didn't
do
wanna
it,
I wanted to add from 0 to 9. I wanted to add 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
oh, add that, like physically add them. So like, but what would it mean to add 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 0?
Well, I didn't think that far through.
Like 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? Or like, or let's say to 2. 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 could be, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 could be a thing. See?
didn't think
Oh,
that
I guess it
was
doesn't.
through.
It doesn't do it, but it would add 2 to each one. You could, x plus 2 for x in that, like this, or you add 2 to everything, or
I guess so. I was trying to add 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to it, so
okay,
it's really working out.
cause yeah, you could do that. You could have, or let me print this better. So you've got your first list and your second list, and you make sort of an addition table, right? Of like 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, blah, 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 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, right? Add every number to every other number. I don't know.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. It was a stupid idea.
What
Stupid.
I was going to ask is how would you print that out with a loop so it could print one of them on each line?
Oh, that's so easy. You don't even have to ask.
How is everything like this?
This is so easy. You ready?
Yeah.
Uh,
Stalling.
no, I would never stall. I only do. It's something to do. Probably something to do with int x.
You say that every time. I'll tell you confidently, no, it does not.
There's no int x in this one. Are you sure?
We just need to loop through a list. This is a Wendy's.
Are you sure there's no int x in this one?
If you want, we could add an int x. We could make a contrived example such that we would need int x.
Oh, I see. So I just need to.
You know what? Let's do
So
that.
I need to print each number of the list
Let's do this.
somehow.
We have got some text. 1, 2, 3. And we want to print 1 on a line, and then 2 on another line, and 3 on a third line, right? We want to loop through these and print them. And we want to add 1. So we want the output to look like 2, 3, 4.
I do this shit before.
Yeah,
today?
That's why we're reviewing, because you know this, right? It's easy. So,
Surely I would know how to do this.
you can actually just cheat and look at your old code here. It's not even
No,
cheating.
I deleted my old code.
No, you have
I
it.
deleted.
It's a different file.
No, you don't understand. I can't look at it.
All right.
How else would I do this properly if I looked at it?
That's half the thing. Is like that's how you take notes with programming. Is you write like pieces of code that you know what they do, and then you look back at them.
That's true.
But it's fine. You can.
You're so right. You're so right. Hold on.
All right.
Gamers, what did I do last time?
So you look at this advanced stuff right here.
Oh, a symbol of a better time.
It's like in D&D when you uncover all these artifacts that no one knows how to make anymore. That's it. That's why you can't just get OP gear in D&D. Is because it's like rare. They don't know how to make it anymore.
What did I write? What am I cooking here?
Oh no. There's a lot going on in here. So this is the poll thing. So we've got our map or our dictionary. And we loop through it and we print out the options. Then we read the user input, split the commas. That's the part I was talking about, splitting the commas.
Oh.
And then we do int. Oh, look at that.
Oh. I knew int was gonna be in here. You told me int wasn't gonna be in this one.
And then I said, well, if you insist, I can't work int into that. If you insist, yeah. My brain was like, it's possible. And I was like, no, it's not. Yes, if you insist, we will add it in. But yeah, you need that because the split doesn't convert to int. It just splits the commas, and then each one. So if we print,
do again. Hold on.
If we print this, this isn't gonna work because it's. See, these are strings.
Oh, and then we need to int it to make it.
Yeah, numbers. But we can't int the whole thing because that's a list. We need to int each one. So we got to do the loop before we can start the int stuff.
We need to do like 4.
Yeah.
We need a 4 thing for that one.
So we'll make this into a variable. We'll call this. We can't call it list because that's already a thing. We'll call it my list.
Wow.
There we go. I'm so creative with these. So go ahead and do that part. Does this part make sense?
So I split the list.
Split the string.
I split the strings, sorry.
And then save it to a variable called myList.
So I split it with using. So the commas are just a placeholder to show that I split it, right?
You could do whatever you want here. You could have an @ sign.
Oh, it splits at the @. Okay,
yeah.
Right.
And then it ends up looking like this.
And then I have three strings, and then I have to do for like a variable for like some variable in this string, I think.
Close. What would it be in my code? Because you can just add this to your code, but what would it be?
I think this is my list, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you said in this string. It's a list, not a string. But yes, you got it right.
And then in this thing, I would have to like.
What's your favorite function?
Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
And then it makes each one of these a number.
Mhm.
And then I just like print this out somehow. Like
yeah, and we'll add 1 to the number just to prove that we turned it into an int. And then how would you print this?
What?
Oh, you have print q? Yeah, so go ahead and run that. Add this to it. This part here at the first part.
It doesn't work. I have a feeling.
It's going to do almost what you want. It's going to compile and run, or it's going to interpret correctly, but...
Did I do something wrong already? What is this?
That's just a quote. Yeah.
Well, I think I know what's wrong.
What? Go ahead, go for it.
Are you sure you want to see the machinations of my genius right now?
Honestly, I have no idea how your brain works because it is baffled me. Like, wait, what's your like learning style? Are you like a visual learner? Are you like a hands-on?
Who the fuck knows at this point?
Are you like a POG-based learner?
Yeah, I'm like a dopamine learner. As long as you inject 6 ounces of serotonin when I learn something, I think we're good.
Oh wait, you do have an error. So there's 2 things wrong, but just run it and it'll tell you one of them. That's the one.
For Q in my list.
Read the next part. It says syntax error.
Expected colon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one it'll just tell you straight up. This one,
1, 2, 3.
you almost got it.
Oh,
It just
didn't
didn't add one.
Hmm.
Because you didn't save it to something.
I didn't save it to a variable,
Yeah.
so it's like X.
Yeah.
No. And then I just print X instead.
Yeah.
No, I
Or you
print
could
Q.
just overwrite Q. Either way works. But yeah.
Wait, this doesn't work? Oh, it doesn't.
You'd have to change it to X. Yeah, that works.
Oh,
There we go. You did it.
Cog.
And I was really
Cog.
impressed you remembered this part. That was really good. Q in my
It's
list.
the only thing, it's burned into my fucking mind. That and int Q. I knew this would show up somewhere.
No, but this is a common pattern. You get some text input, you split it, you loop over it, and you int it or whatever, or you do something with it. So it's good. It's good stuff.
I know we've been doing this for 2 hours. Can you do the Turing test, please?
Okay, wait. What is that? A website, or do I have to install it?
I think it's a website.
Oh, okay. That's easy. It'll tell you if you're a human.
No, you like, it's peer to peer basically. Like you play against another person.
Oh.
Human or a robot.
All right. Can you link it?
Hold on, I have to find it myself.
Or what do you think I should look up to find it? This one?
I would search. Yeah, I think it's that one. Click that one.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunate. It's over.
Or is this just the page it shows to robots?
No, it's over. It's over.
Oh man, it's so over.
Yeah, it's
Dang.
over. What happened to the fucking music? Top 10 questions scientists can't answer?
I don't know. I barely even know what's going on with the coding. I can't. I have no more brain and room.
Can you bring up, before we go into the next subject, can you instead bring up Counterflow 2?
Or Dracula Strike 2. What do you mean?
Can you bring up Dracula Strike 2?
Can I get the audio to play through is the question. Maybe if I go to like start a new activity. Yeah, but
it'll work.
it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to hear it through Discord.
I
But
will be able to hear it.
Wait, how?
There's audio on Discord.
Okay. So if I pull it up on here, okay, I'll just pull it up.
Oh.
Is this gonna actually find it? Oh man, this is slow.
Why is this so slow? Oh, because it's through a virtual machine, right?
Yeah. It did come up.
There he is.
I'm famous. You search.
PS2, this shit ain't nothing to me, man.
You hear it?
We're shooting that Stat Track B-Site Dust 2 Vertigo Surf Map retake.
Did you hear it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. I can pipe the audio real quick. If you give me like
No.
10
I'll
seconds.
Play it.
Okay.
I'll play it.
Yeah.
This will make it easier.
Yeah, probably. Oh, I didn't check the box that said share audio.
PS2,
Oh, I can hear it.
nothing to me, man. We're shooting that Stat Track B-Site Dust 2 Vertigo Surf Map retake smoke CT spawn wallbang jiggle peak. I hit them Broward County headshots. I don't give a fuck if I get hit. I don't need to see the HP anyway. We shooting scoped AR, you stupid piece of shit. I'll fucking kill you, and then we go home. Call this deathmatch the Matrix, cause I'm in this bitch and I can't get out. My Mac 10 a crackhead. He looked like Woody Harrelson. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. They peeked my location from an egregious angle. Top frag tryhards disrupted my circadian rhythm. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I tell you, We kill them all.
We kill them all.
Yeah.
My accent is so bad, but it is what it is.
All right. What's the next assignment?
Let's think if we can do something
Everything
useful.
you throw at me, I effortfully.
Effortfully.
effortlessly
Oh,
destroy.
you are believably good at coding.
I am believably bad at coding.
No, but your skill level is believable.
Yeah, so true, so true.
It's not unbelievable. What do we want to do? Because we could make something kind of actually useful, like I don't know, a guess the number game. Oh, that's kind of dumb. Maybe like what's a game with like input output that you can actually. Ooh, we could make like a math quiz game. See, all these are just kind of dumb, but like, it's hard to come up with an idea that's like useful or
Simple.
fun, but also simple. Yeah, exactly. Like the voting thing we did last time.
We could do a Koto quiz game.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a great idea. We'll have like a database of answers, and it'll be like, should it be multiple choice, or should we just make it extremely hard? You have to know the exact exact. Let's just make multiple choice.
Okay, okay.
All right. So do you remember the input function?
To do.
Or I'll just delete all this. All right. So how would you get a user input and then print it back to them?
First you would start with input, because you're gonna need that one.
Mm-hmm.
X. For all the X factors out there. And I don't know what to do now.
Well, we got to print it back.
Print X.
Let's try this. We'll see if the
Oh,
Python
remember.
will fix it.
Remember, this is what we did at the beginning.
Yeah. So this is not quite
Except,
right.
Right, because we need
We don't need that actually.
because we need
Yeah.
yeah, and then you need to do this. Oh, this didn't work.
You just get rid of that X there.
Oh, right.
Yep,
Because then this is what your input. It's not a function. It's not like a variable anymore. It's like what the user puts in. So you put in
Yeah.
like, ooh, gamer mode 65 42, and then it gamer mode. It
Yeah.
activates gamer mode.
Oops. I need to keep up. I'm falling behind. You're coding too fast. Slow down. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So now let's say, how would we give them a question before we ask for the input? Be like,
You would put like
what season is, or whatever. What season is it? Actually, maybe we can do this. Is this gonna work? Oh, we can. That's cool. We can do like. Wait, what season is this? Is this 7?
this is 8.
Oh, okay.
You would have gotten it wrong.
Exactly. I don't know you very well. Oh, what season of Koto is it? There we go. And we'll put a space at the end.
Oh wait, why is it? Why does it do that?
You can do this, or you can just do a print statement. I have never tried this before, so I wanted to see if it would work. But we can just do print,
Oh, interesting.
and then the question. But I like that better because it puts it on the same line.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like that better.
And then you can do like if
Yeah, exactly.
8, right?
No, you gotta
If
do
8?
something equals. You gotta check if something equals something.
Okay, if input. Oh, if x equals 8, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Print. Great job.
Yeah.
And like I do this, right? And then if like else.
Else. Yep.
Oh, I need these, don't I?
Yeah, but at the very end.
Else print You fucking suck. Alright, there you go.
You got. Do you need the tabs? You need the indentation. See. And then you put the colon in the wrong place. It goes at the very end of the line every time. Now that one's right. The if one.
I see.
Oh, also the double equals. Remember in ifs you just always need a double equals. And in fact, if we name this variable d, then we could do 8 equals d. There we go.
Why did mine not work?
Because of your favorite function. I'll give you that hint.
Int?
Yep.
Fucking int. Piece of shit.
So what is x?
Oh, it's this thing.
And what type is x? Is it a...
String.
Yeah. So is string of 8 equal to 8?
No.
That's the problem. So how do we fix that? There's 2 ways to fix it. Yeah. That's one way to fix it.
Okay, so how do I not get this on the same line now?
You can just put a print, or you could add a space instead. See how I did a space? And then it gives you a nice little...
Oh! That's so
Yeah.
pog.
And you should probably put a question mark, but whatever.
Wow.
So now here's a problem. What if someone types 8 like this? You know? Like spells it out. Then
Well,
it
can I
causes
just-
there's a way to do this. I'll show you. I haven't taught this yet.
It's like multiple little answers, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to need
Multiple
that for
lists
some of these.
Of answers?
Yeah. But first of all, we can't use int, sadly, because 8 is not an int. So we got to be able to deal with every case. So first of all, we can change it to this. If x equals string 8, see?
Mm.
And then we can actually define multiple answers. So we can say if x in, and then we give it a list of answers. And we can be like 8, season 8, capital S, season 8, you know. And that's all
Right.
are valid. 8! Let me double check something. If I type in all caps, then I do dot lower, I think we can, yeah, we can convert everything to lowercase as well. That way we don't need this double case here. So go ahead and run that. And try all the different values. Try getting it right, try getting it wrong. Oh, not equals equals. You need to change that to in instead of equals equals.
Oh, because it's now in a list, right?
Yeah, it's checking, is this in this list?
Oh.
There you go. Now try
Nice.
typing capital letters, because we can fix that. Yeah, so now we can convert it to lowercase by just doing x dot lower. X equals x dot lower. And I'll print out.
Beforehand?
Yeah. Yeah, and so then
Why
I
does it
convert.
print out?
Oh, I just added that to make sure it was working. It
I see.
takes in 8, it prints it. Yeah, so I'll get rid of the print.
Oh. How did I fuck it up already?
X equals x dot lower. Oh, your list has some issues there. So
Oh.
be careful with the and you got another one missing for the I don't know how that happened, but I wasn't paying attention. There we go.
I'm a gamer! Mom, look, I'm gaming!
We can actually make this even shorter by just doing the dot lower right after the dot input.
Oh, so you can like you're stacking it like you did the.
Like the replace, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's debatable whether or not that actually matters, but now we've got a little template. We can just make a bunch of these.
Nice. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, gamer. I can't make all of these without a sick montage.
Oh no. Let me think of more questions.
All right, now I can stack these. Now I'm ready to stack these. So hard. Is
What
this
did
how
you-
people make quizzes, by the way?
Make what?
Is this how people make quizzes?
Basically.
How do you make it like a second input though? If
A
you
what
put
input?
X equals input twice, does it ask for 2 inputs?
Yeah, you'll see.
Is there a way to calculate your score at the end?
Yeah, let's do that before we. Or no, we'll do a second question, then we'll do the score. That's a good idea, though. So you got the great ideas. I can't think of any more questions.
Question.
mhm.
I don't have any fucking lore.
Exactly.
Lore has molding.
You could do like how many coding streams have you done? Which I know that's 4. But that'll be changing more often than the season. So we could do like what number fan is Plants Maximum?
What is JVan?
Top Gun. Yep.
Well,
Or-
can I make it so Weeb and Top Gun give you different answers?
Yes. There's a thing called else if.
Yeah. Let's
Or
go,
LIF.
Soul.
Oops.
LIF?
Yeah. L if X in.
What does LIF stand for again?
Else if.
Oh, I see. Yeah, how you doing, Soul?
And you just have a different thing.
So if I just had like this, I don't need a list because I only have 2 answers, but
Just do a list anyway, because what if you want to add
that's true.
it without the or something? You can just leave it for now, but then, yeah, you have a different print.
And then I just changed this one to like so true. How about
Wait.
this? Boom.
Oh, another thing you can do is reverse it and be like, if weeb in X.
What?
So that'll check if the string weeb is contained in the variable
Oh.
named X. And then we could do the same for this one, if Top Gun in X.
What's good, Soul?
That'll be more flexible. But then, of course, it'll accept answers like, so we'll go season 8. Not a weeb. So true. There you go. So we'll have to put like weeb in X and not in X or something. But I would say it's true that I'm not a weeb. I've only seen like 1 anime.
You probably saw.
Oh yeah, can you guess which one? I think I told you. I don't know.
You told me. It's probably Power Rangers.
No, it's recently. Like last
It's
year.
probably Danmachi.
I don't know what that is. Should I tell
It's
you?
probably Gundam Evolutions.
Nope. Isn't that
It's
not the first
probably-
one in the? Why would I watch not the first one in something?
It's probably.
I'll make that a quiz question.
It's probably No Game, No Life.
Nope. I'll just tell you.
It's prob-
Are you ready? Do you have more guesses?
It's probably Dungeon Mochi.
Nope.
It's probably Sei Soren no Free Ren.
What the heck is that? These names are getting more unhinged as we go.
It's probably Black Bible.
I'll give you a hint. There's your hint. It's on the screen right here.
It's probably it's probably I was a businessman in my previous world. In my next one, I'll be a spy.
No. Here's another hint. Another hint.
It's probably family relations in the spy business.
Okay, now you're trolling.
It's probably
Here's another hint.
probably spy family.
Yes.
It's probably family as spy.
That's the Walmart version. Oh man. What? Oh, it has to be both. It has to be both. I was gonna try and trick it. There, this'll trick it. Alright, let's add the score counter. You don't have to add this question to your quiz because it wouldn't make sense for a Koto quiz. But I'm going to leave it in because I already have it. Alright, let's do a score counter. How would we do a score counter?
Wouldn't you do it at the end? Why are we doing it at the beginning?
Well, we could do it at the end, but then how would that work?
I thought it has to count everything beforehand.
Yeah, it's got to count it beforehand. Like, as you go, it's got to count them. So, like, if you get one right, it's got to be, like, something here to add to the score,
So
right?
it basically has to count how many great jobs you have.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I have to figure out how to count how many great jobs.
Yeah. So, we're going to need a new variable, right?
Oh, wait. If print
What?
great job.
Oh, now you're thinking in events-based programming.
What the fuck does that mean?
Where it's like, I saw this joke language where you could actually have a thing where when something is done, it triggers an event that like changes a variable. But we don't have that feature in here.
It really be Spider-Man 2064 up in this bitch.
Unfortunately, this language doesn't have that. Like, but yeah, you're thinking declaratively, where it's like things happen and you have like things that handle those things happening. But no, we don't get to do that, unfortunately.
Count.
Yeah. We just got to do it the old plugin.
Great job.
No, that's not going to work. We just need to make a variable and set it to 0. Because then we'll add 1 every time. Manually, like plebs. Does that make sense?
Am I defining the variable here?
Yeah, but you don't need def. You just need the variable name equals 0. Does this make sense why we're just making a variable?
I think if you give me the other parts, it'll make sense.
Okay, well let's skip this part then and just do it. How would we like add 1 to our variable when we get a great job?
Can't I just do this? I like equals I plus 1.
Exactly, yeah. And then at the end we can just print I.
Oh.
And in fact, we can print like score I. So then we know that that's the score. We might as well add a little thingy to it.
Wait, will
Oh yeah, we need it in these.
this add plus 1 again?
Yep. Just gonna add it to both correct answers. And then this one.
So if we run this shit,
And we can even do half
if we
points.
run it, then we're
Oh, there's just a small error. I'll just say 7.
eight. With the top done.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Can I do this?
Yep. There you go.
Wow, we're so in it. We're
See,
so
it's
back-
easy. This is easy stuff.
Oh my god. god, I can make so many quizzes about Koto. I can make quizzes about
Oh.
all my favorite friends.
There is an error. Put in weeb.
It doesn't give you a point if you get a
Yeah. Also, we can do half points. So I'll do one here, like, if they don't say Spy Family, but they say something Spy or something Family, I'll print, like, close, half point. Also, it should say the right answer if you get it wrong. It was season 8.
I don't want to say it right. I want to say you fucking suck.
We
hate Top Gun.
we hate Tate. We hate not the top G. I'm just saying, not to be confused, you know?
You don't want to be Andrew Tate.
Exactly.
He will never not be Andrew Tate, guys.
There we go. So I'll give myself a half point for that stuff. And then score.
Actually,
And we
it
can
was
say
Spy
out
X.
of. What?
Actually, it was Spy X Family.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The X is silent. So we'll say 8 and then Spy. So I got a half point. All right, cool. But I mean, what's a question for you? Or just we'll think of more questions, and if we need the half point, we can do it. What's another question? Chat, any ideas?
Playing video games. They don't want to learn. They're like, this is a Zoom call to them. This is a Zoom call.
This is a Zoom call. They turned Twitch into Zoom. Get me out of here. Let me see one of the memes that you sent me, and I can get inspired from that. Where's Discord? Oh, it's popped out. Okay, there it is. There it is. See, I'm a true boomer. I'm like, how do I use the Discords? Hold on, I'll find something in here. Oh, the top 3 reasons to watch Koto. How many reasons did Koto give when asked for the top 3 reasons to watch?
So true. Except I don't think.
It was 4 reasons.
I know.
It could be multiple
Gamers don't
choice.
remember.
We could.
Gamers don't remember.
That's why this is the impossible quiz. Wait, we could just add whatever question. It doesn't have to be about you. You could just like add whatever you want.
So true. Okay, I got it. I got my next question.
Okay,
You
okay.
can't look. You can't peek though.
I can't even peek from an egregious angle. Alright, I can't find anything lore-wise. I'll just jump to recent.
No. I gotta think about something good.
Baller? Yes or no? Oh, if, else if.
Baller? You out here look like baller. Alright. Here's my question.
¿Dónde está Agent Ghost 47? En la biblioteca. I don't know.
Yeah. In la
Oh.
biblioteca.
Yeah, I think that's right. En la, E-N, not I-N.
English. And then go Pagaronis. And then
I thought the answer to something was gonna be like tan cierto or something. Or wait, you could just put that as the print.
puta madre.
Oh no. Wait, you gotta
Alright, gamers.
you gotta change the print to tan cierto instead of Pagronis. We can use Pagronis for something else.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Good work.
Wait, you gotta make sure it works.
Works. Watch this.
Oh wait, you gotta make your answer lowercase. Because
It is lowercase.
Argentina
Oh,
or Argentina.
yeah, it's not going.
Yeah, you gotta, because it converts it to lowercase, you gotta make everything on the list lowercase.
Where's 4? Did I delete it on accident?
Where's what?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, it's printing it before.
Kind of not conducive to a good scoreboard.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is out of 5.
Wow. This is so pog.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There, I one-upped you.
And then here's my last question.
Uh-huh.
My last question is, oh fuck, I fucked it up. Down under. My last question is, what we be smoking?
Oh, you gotta use the other kind of quotes now for your outer. You can use that, but you just gotta change your... Okay, whatever.
I ain't changing this shit. Too late.
Filtered... Oh, yeah. Dung beetle, filtered crack, Broward County Tic Tacs. What else?
Broward County Tic Tacs, so it is?
No, that was we on them, not we smoking. We smoking Scooby Doo dick. We smoking that Whoopi Goldberg Mega Million Fur Burger Deluxe Bubba Kush. Yeah, dude.
Well, what is the one you use? We out here smoking what?
I said we're shooting filtered AR or scoped AR. We're shooting scoped AR. So just
I don't know.
yeah, you don't need.
AR is going in here.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck it. Scope AR is in here now.
I almost said we're smoking scoped AR. That was, but I thought shooting made more sense.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. You. Fuck. I don't want to do it. You're him.
That's a good one. And what's the no?
Why
Also,
go any further? What the fuck is going on?
it's just tall. What's the no response? I'll kill you and then go home. I don't know.
You'll never be him.
Oh, that works. Let's go. Oh, it prints out the score twice.
Why is that? Why the fuck does it do that? Oh, it's because I
There,
froze.
yeah. This is great.
I'm glad we made this quiz. We're so in it.
Mm-hmm.
Puta madre mierda, cula chingada.
I just threw everything I have at it.
Can you?
Oh, you're cutting out.
Yes.
What did you say?
So another kid, the question is just baller? Yes.
I hear-
Dead, guys.
I hear that's
Dead.
the popular with the kids these days. Oh, another question. What should you stick out for the Rizzler? Or is that to 2023?
Yeah.
And there's only one right answer. Or I guess it could be the gat. So skibbity. Cap. I feel like so cringe.
Javen out here being like the one person I know who would unironically say "gyat" for real.
Is that a good thing though? Gat milk.
True.
All right. Is that a good time to call it, or do you want to keep going? I'm good to keep going if you want to, but it's all up to how much you can absorb in your brain.
Call it.
Sounds good. We got a lot done. You basically wrote a hackathon project. I saw someone make something like this at a hackathon over like 48 hours. They were learning to code, and
Yeah.
this is what they ended up with. So you're doing pretty well.
Thank you. What's on the plan? What's on the storyboard next time?
I don't know. I guess what we should do is either convert this to a website where you can actually play this quiz, or work some more on the photo gallery and just get that done.
So true. Any truer moments in here?
What do you think? Because like we could do whatever you want, but like I'm just thinking what we need to get the photo gallery done at some point.
That is true. The backlog only gets deeper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down.
Which one is the real one? Is it this one?
Ninja Clan? Are you sure?
I don't know. Did you make this one?
I didn't even make this one. I did make this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is yours.
Yeah, I made this one. I made that. I built that. It's called. It's not titled. There's no.
This is the one. You made this one as well.
I'm a Bingus. Click for free V-Bucks. What was I smoking? Filtered dung beetle.
And then you gotta set name to Koto. Yeah,
Big booty
I remember
bitches.
this. I'm about to impersonate you online here. There we
Damn,
go.
that's fucked up. Where's big booty bitches? Oh, it's at the top. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. There we go.
Oh, did you change your username?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you want to change it?
Well, for one, I wanted to match the bot username.
I see.
Also, I was like, oh, I need to fix the capitalization, and it's kind of long, so I did it all in one, so I wouldn't have to change multiple. And I changed the bot name at the same time. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
I think it's I didn't know if you changed it or not because one day I typed in J Van the man, and nothing appeared, and I said, what the hell?
you're probably the only person to be impacted by that. Like no one else is out here typing my URL.
I was out here typing your fucking URL because I was trying to get your PFP and your
Oh.
clips to make the Counter-Strike thing.
But you didn't notice in the chat that it was different, because it's like hard to see when it's.
No, it was like muscle memory because I
Oh,
started in
I
the
see.
chat and
Yeah,
my
yeah.
brain linked your username, but like my hands didn't link to my brain.
Makes sense. Which one was the one that was like? It was probably this one. No.
Don't you know?
But yeah, I mean, oh, this is the poll.
I like how none of them are the right one. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, did we delete it? Oh, did I put
no
it on
way.
my other account so that you couldn't copy off my work?
So true.
Probably. I'm just gonna.
He wants me to build them by scratch, gamers. Hydrate, you got it.
Functions. Sorry this is taking so long. I thought it would be like a quick thing.
But
Checking
the
the
website.
the
Don't
photo
worry about
gallery.
it.
I
I
just
just wanted to take a break from coding, to be honest, because it's been like 2.5 hours.
Jeez,
And
that
to be
went by
honest,
really
I gotta-
quick.
I gotta take a break after that one.
Exactly. I mean that's smart just to there's no functions? Did I delete it? What the heck?
Oh,
Oh, I'll probably have it in the history. So if I go this one and then
functional, don't you know? You touch me, I might be bad. A little emotional, don't you know?
gallery. Did I dream?
Maybe it's not in function. Maybe it's not in functions. No, you didn't dream it because I saw the website.
Yeah, exactly. Search for functions. Search for what was the URL? DO serverless. See, search. I'm searching Discord.
Where the music? I'm pretty sure the music is playing.
I can't.
I'm 80% sure.
Do you have the link somewhere? Oh, I think I have it in my notes here. Projects, coding or software. What did I call this? Photo gallery?
Fire than a field mouse on the 4th of July? There you go.
There, I called it Haikoto. There it is. Okay. There it is. And I need to grab just the URL, please. Oh, it is JPOL. Yeah, there we go.
It's in Haikoto? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I just had looked at it.
Because this is our pooled one. This is our pooled DigitalOcean.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's it for today. But this is actually broken because the thing expired. So we're gonna have to find a better way to store data. Like you
Oh, it
can't add
expired?
anything. Yeah. So that's what I'll do before next time is I'll figure out how to use like an actual database because you can get them for free actually. Like
Our database expired?
well, it was just
What the
using
hell?
GitHub to store data. The real ones won't expire.
Why does the GitHub one expire?
It was like an access token or something.
Oh,
Free
that's fucked
to.
up.
So yeah, and it's like we shouldn't even be using that. We should just be using like free version of MongoDB. But the problem is like this is like yeah, from 0 to 1 try for free.
Free forever for what clusters? I don't understand.
Wait, what did it say?
It said only free forever for
Free
forever for
clusters.
free clusters.
So
What the fuck does that mean?
this means it's overkill. Like they're gonna like you can go crazy and build like an entire like cluster of servers. Basically, that's what a cluster is. A like bunch of servers for your database. But this is kind of overkill. Oh, what was the one called? Charm KV or something? There's like a key value store. So the dictionaries we used are actually a key value store. Yeah, I think it's this. So we could actually try this. There's a because in databases there's like hundreds of commands. This is a very simple set of
Let's go.
commands. So do we have it for Python? I'll look into
What
this.
is Charm?
Charm is like an open source community or a group or something. They make all this open source software. Oh, is your thing crashing?
I shut down the machine.
Okay. But anyway, I'll look into this off stream and find some simple database.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Oh, anyway, we'll schedule the next one later. I don't know. How do I stop this?
Next stream. it won't even be a coding stream. Next stream, we'll be playing Roblox.
If you can't escape the coding, we'll be
Roblox.
in Roblox Studio. We'll make our own games, our own Roblox games.
So true. I'll be making Apex Legends and Roblox.
Exactly. All right.
All right. Thank you for coding with me. Well, thank you for teaching me. You didn't code with me. You taught me.
I did. My quiz was better than yours. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say
cannot
it.
deny that.
I had every question you had plus 2 extra.
Yeah, you did have the GYAT question, and you did have
A 3
your
extra.
question.
If you want, you can add more to that as like homework, but it's optional.
I will be adding 100 questions. MFers
Exactly.
be like, how many questions are gonna be on this damn quiz?
And add a time limit too.
Exactly. You have to type every answer out, by the way. There's no multiple choice.
Yep.
You gotta really know it.
Only true gamers.
Exactly.
Can
Whoever gets the
solve.
highest score gets their nickname changed to #1 fan.
Ooh, that's actually I could integrate that with the bot. That'd be funny.
Ew.
Like, or just have a little tag next to your name of like the score you got in the quiz.
So true, so true. Scored this out of this.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks
All
again.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Cool beans. And it's only 9:30 ish. I'm going to close the VM and just work on this outside the VM. Because this thing is slow. And a bit buggy. Power off. Power off. All right.